All right, good morning. We're out here and it's a little brisk, but anyway, we're gonna do a few variations on what we've learned already, and then a few new ones, and of course a classic that everyone's heard of. So we're gonna start out with a bridge. You can either use a chair like we have here or a physio ball, but by putting your feet up on something, you're gonna get a little more bias through the hamstring. So you're gonna lie on your back, put your feet on the chair, feet hip width apart, and here you're engaging your core, squeezing your glutes, and you're lifting up and down, trying to keep your back as one unit. So you're hinging up through your hips. Next exercise is going to be a minute cut into 30 seconds. So the first one is going to be a split lunge jump, or Canadian. There's a few different names. You're going to start in a lunge position. Make sure your feet are wide this way. You don't want to be too narrow. You're going to jump from lunge to lunge. And you've got 30 seconds of this, and you can pace yourself. It doesn't have to be super fast. So you've got a lunge jump for 30 seconds, and then you're going to do a mountain climber, which we've done. That's where your hands are on the ground. You almost start in a high plank. And then you pull one knee into your chest, keeping your core really engaged. So you're pulling your knee up with your core, and you're not moving your hips too much. So you should feel this in your arms, your core, and a little bit in your hip flexors. The next one is a Russian twist. We've done this before the first day, so we're back to it. You want to have your low core engaged, connecting your hips and your ribs so that you're not getting any movement through your lumbar spine. Feet up off the ground, and you're going to twist, pivoting above your navel. So to make this harder, you can bring your feet out straighter, or you can hold a weight in your hands, and it's going to make it a little more difficult. However, I only want you progressing if you're able to keep your back really tight and stable, otherwise you'll hurt your back. The fourth exercise is a burpee, which everyone knows about. So there's classic burpee, or as I think of them, are you jump, come down, hands on the ground, hit here, back in, jump. A variation can be jump down, you can step out into your high plank, step back in, jump. But when you jump back, make sure you're kind of jumping like up and back and not just kind of out, because that's going to let your back collapse. You want to stay really strong through your trunk and not sag when you get to the bottom. The last one is going to be sort of a tucking, minute-long tucking progression. I don't really know exactly what to call it. But in skiing, you have to train your body to be able to slowly lower yourself down and then come back up. It's a continuous movement of your leg bending and extending. So that's what's really hard to recreate in skiing, and that's why our legs get so tired when we haven't skied much. So you'll basically be in a tuck. I might say turn, you have to turn, turn. I might say like a roller or maybe a jump, but we'll just talk you through a minute of basically being in a tuck. So that's your workout. It should be a tough one. Have fun.